everyone. It's C3. It's Monday, January, what, 27th?
Yes.
The weekend kind of flew by. We have a lot of stuff. Lots of cool things arrived today. How was your weekend, Ed?
Good. How was yours?
It was fine. Yesterday was kind of weird with the whole, like, Kobe thing, and, like, everybody kind of stopped what they were doing, and
non-stop today.
yes, and today's just been crazy. Watched Royal Rumble last night. That was fun. I mean,
the Rumble was good, but the ending was a little unimpressive. Heavy Edge is back. Now I need a pop.
they never made his pop? Oh, well, maybe soon.
Hopefully. It's a 3-year deal, so.
Well, we did get a few WWE. We got a lot to talk about, so we're just going to dive right in. Well, wait, no, we're lying. Totally lying.
Balls.
So, Popapalooza coming up March 28th at the Teamsters. VIP tickets go on sale on Saturday. They're $10 a piece. You can purchase them here in the store. They're only available here in the store. You can't buy them online. But they will be here up until the day of the event. Again, they are $10 a piece. Table sales will start for our
Top 50.
Top 50. So starting, so you have until Friday to turn all your cards in.
Yes.
First of all.
To improve your standings.
To improve your standings. Then on, then on Saturday, we will go through from November until the end of January. We'll tally the cards up, and the top 50 will be notified first. They get their first choice as far as tables go. If there are any tables left after the top 50, then we open them up to our gold card holders. After that, if there are any left after that, which the likelihood is very slim, but
will be general.
In the instance that there is, they will then go to general public. So stay tuned for those posts on our main page as far as when tables will go on sale, if there are any tables left at that time.
Also, as of Saturday, you can message Chuck and find out what your standings, where you are in the standings.
Yes.
We are not, for this initial one, going to do a public count off. Basically is the best way to put it.
We're not going to do a video and give out names and things like that. Sometime Saturday, we'll have the stats, and if you want to know where you are, and this is primarily for the gold card customers, if you want to know where you stand as far as Fun Night standings, the first, I guess, quarter ends at the end of January, so we'll have the first 3 months stats. Well, yeah, 3 months. Those will be available sometime Saturday. So if you want to know where you are at, you can definitely message Chuck, and he can fill you in on where you stand so far for the first quarter.
So that's the important Popapalooza stuff, I think.
Yes.
VIP things. Oh, flyers. Anyone that wants to get a couple of flyers and get them hung up in local comic book stores or places where you go, there are flyers here at the cave and they're available. Just stop on down and get one. We will have them.
Yeah, they're here. They're at the register. So if you want to grab a couple when you're here, definitely do so. Pass them out. Hang them up at work, or, you know, if you go to a comic book shop, you know, wherever you, oh boy, man down. Wherever you frequent a lot, coffee shops, anything like that, definitely put them up if you'd like. We have stacks of them at the register. Did I cover it now?
Now I think we covered all the Popapalooza stuff.
Okay, good.
I think so.
Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and dive in. So we'll start over here. We got Dark Ray, which looks super cool, and C3PO.
That was lazy to me. I'm sorry. That's it. I mean,
his eyes are red.
Yeah, that to me was lazy.
So for those who have seen the movie, continue listening. If you have not seen the movie, where have you been? And this is going to be a spoiler for you.
We're past spoiler point. It's after 2 weeks. We're good.
Oh, okay, great. Well,
So
I figured I'd warn them. I figured I'd warn them.
Okay, spoilers.
Spoilers. So, in the movie, so when I first saw pictures of this pop, because of course Funko released the pictures before anybody saw this movie, I, and like probably most of everybody else, thought that Rey turned to the dark side. Because obviously, Dark Rey. I was, and because of that, I was waiting for it through the movie. Like, every time her and Kylo Ren were in a scene together, I was waiting for this whole, like, Dark Rey interaction to happen.
They tricked you.
They did trick me. Yes, they did. They got me good.
It actually went the other way.
It did.
To see that?
So, this pop was not a spoiler. It was a spoiler, but it wasn't the spoiler that everybody thought, which, good for Funko for tricking all of us. Because she did not, she had like a dream, or it was like an illusion. A vision. So this one actually looks really, really cool. I don't have any of the Star Wars pops, but I am considering picking this one up because I think she just looks really...
I mean, I'll be honest, the last two Rey pops, this one and the light side Rey, were both very impressive.
Yeah.
I like those.
The double lightsaber there, the dual one. I just think this is really cool. And then the C-3PO, like you said, is kind of lazy. This is from when, like, they wiped him clean.
Yeah. Like,
he basically had, like, a hard reset. And his eyes were red.
I wish they did that the last Star Wars box, and they did C-3PO with a bowcaster. Which I think actually would have been better for a common pop, and I wish they'd have went a different direction, different box. Well,
nonetheless, we have these here. We only have a few of each right now, but we did order more. So if you are looking for these, I will repost whenever we get a restock. But as of right now, which again, you probably won't see this till tomorrow, which is Tuesday. As of right now, Monday, I have 3 Dark Rays and 1 3CPO left. But we did order more, and we're just waiting for them to get here. So we got these today. I'm gonna move them down.
You can talk about your boys. That's out of me. I'm gonna check and make sure the video is working.
So we got the Backstreet Boys. Now, Backstreet Boys were announced at either London or New York Toy Fair last year. So we've waited almost a whole year for these boys to come out.
I haven't waited.
Well, I have. Very patiently. So we have Howie, we have AJ, Nick, Kevin, and Brian. They're in the classic white suits, which I just think they look so cool in. And
they look like Thug Pops for the Miami Vice line.
Shut up! They do not. Oh no! Oh my gosh! You can't see these because the Iron Maiden ugly things are in the way.
Wrong!
Let's look at the pretty boys. Look how pretty. I was always a Nick fan. I loved all the boys, but Nick was my favorite. But we have them. We have all 5 of them. So you can definitely come by and get them. Get your favorite. Or get all 5 because why not? And if you've gotten in sync, you have to get the Backstreet Boys. Any 90s fangirl will want these.
That's exact. Say it again.
90s fangirl, because my Nick will go right next to my Justin Timberlake.
So wrong.
All I need is a JTT, and it's like a Tiger Beat magazine in my room.
Well, we know what Jen's living room will look like now that come next week.
Alright, now talk about these ugly things.
These are not ugly.
They are.
So for those of us that appreciate real music, they finally decided to do, unlike the other rock pops, instead of doing the band members, they actually did Eddie from Iron Maiden.
Okay, so fill me in. Who's Eddie? Is he a bandmate?
Nope, he's a mascot. So in the 80s, when they did the movie posters, everybody had a mascot.
Okay.
So they over the years, they've all had them. So for Iron Maiden, it was Eddie. So they put 4 album covers out. They did regular Iron Maiden, Eddie, Killers, Number of the Beast, and peace of mind. We have everybody but... Who did we not get yet?
We don't have Killer
We
Eddie.
didn't get Killers yet. So, and there's actually, because you remember, so for every album Iron Maiden did, there was a different Eddie. Like somewhere in time, he has a ray gun and he's dressed like he's from the future.
Oh, okay.
So it's, I mean...
So Eddie isn't an actual band member, he's
No.
their mascot.
He's their mascot.
Gotcha.
So, I mean, I'll be honest, 3 of these come off 3 of my favorite albums from Iron Maiden, so...
How many albums did Iron Maiden have? More than 3?
They're still
No,
making, they're still making music.
Oh, well, shows how
So,
much I don't pay attention.
Yeah. But for 80s rock, I mean, because think about it, they've done Def Leppard this year, they've done Motley Crue, now they're doing Iron Maiden.
Slayer was announced.
They announced Slayer, which will be coming soon. Marilyn Manson, which I'll show off in a second. I love Number of the Beast Eddie just because he has the little devil with him. That is super cool.
See, I don't know anything about Iron Maiden, so I can't appreciate this, but I believe what Ed says.
See, I'll show it to everybody that wants to see it. Hey, if you're gonna get into hair bands, you've got to do it right.
I believe you.
Sorry, they're not the Backstreet Boys.
Well, we can't all be perfect.
No. So the first 3, so the only one we're still waiting on is Killers Eddie.
Yes.
So that'll be, hopefully he'll be in soon.
So since we're talking about music, go ahead and talk about Marilyn.
Marilyn Manson.
Kind of disappointed in this pop, I'm going to be honest.
Of what they could have done,
It does not look like him at all.
No, well, but it's hard to do a Funko Pop of Manson. I mean, because he's got that Slender Man look, and Funko Pops notoriously have round heads.
I know, but even the outfit, he's no, when I think of Marilyn Manson, I think of that, iconic red, latex suit he was in,
See, this is more... OG Manson.
I know, I'm looking for more glam rock Manson.
Right. This is more
Burning Bible at the MTV Music Awards Manson.
Yes.
I remember that.
So
I want to say that was in 1998 or 1999.
I do love the fact though that this on his microphone stand, which he did do in concert for a while, he had a rifle on it and it's there.
Oh.
It's actually on the mic stand.
I would have never have noticed that.
Cool. But again, if you're going back, if you're a 90s...
No, I mean, this is definitely 90s Manson.
It's not... I mean, and again, Manson's one of the ones they could do 15 variations.
No, and I'm sure, honestly, it wouldn't shock me if we get more variety, different versions of him.
I mean, well, then Slipknot's coming too.
I know, right? Slipknot.
Which I mean, if you're a Slipknot fan and a Manson fan, those will go right together. Since we've seen the early pictures of them.
Absolutely.
So we'll go from music to, do we want to do Stephen King?
Yeah.
Stephen King.
He looks alright.
I like it. I don't think they quite captured.
The problem is they put his picture on the back of the box, and the picture of him on the back of the box doesn't look anything like the box.
Well, I mean, the one thing about about Stephen King is the glasses. The glasses are really iconic because he wears the small, weird wire glasses. If they would have done that on the pop, I think it would have been perfect. Well,
here's the thing. He also has that, and a lot of Stephen King's expression is actually in his mouth.
Yeah.
And with Funko Pops, they don't have a mouth, so it's hard to capture. I mean, for what they had to work with, I get it, and it's obviously an early Stephen King. It's not a later Stephen King.
Yes, it's a young Stephen King.
But if it's out of the box, it'll be hard to tell what it is, in my opinion.
True. And again, I think part of it, like I said, that goes back. If they would have done the glasses with the octagon shape on them, I think people would have looked, oh wait, that's Stephen King. They didn't. I mean, they did. All things considered, they did really good. This is more, I think, catered for the inbox collector.
Yeah.
Because they did do a fabulous job with the picture of him on the back. But But I mean, again, I'm happy. I'm a huge Stephen King fan, so just to have the pop in general is pretty cool.
That's fair.
The fact that I have him and George R. R. Martin pops are pretty cool.
Then we have American History. So I only pulled Jackie and JFK because I just think the Jackie Onassis pop looks freaking amazing. And so does JFK, in my opinion. I think they both look really good. But we also did get Jimmy Carter and Ronald Reagan. So we have all 4 of the ones on the back. So if you collect the American History pops, if you've collected Ben Franklin, George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, Albert Einstein, I think was one of them. Yes. We have Jackie, JFK, Jimmy Carter, and Ronald Reagan. But I only pulled these 2 because I just think, to me, they're the most, in my opinion, iconic.
I mean, they did a really good job with this American History line. And I'm shocked at how popular it is.
Depending on the pop, I think George Washington, George Washington wasn't a huge success, huge hit for us. Ben Franklin, we still had a few of, but like Albert Einstein flew off the shelf. Who else do I have? Oh, what's her name? The Senate judge. Ginsburg. I only have 2 Ginsburgs left.
She sold, actually, I sold 2 of those on Saturday.
Yeah, we had 12 of them, and I have 2 left, and we've had her for about a week and a half now. JFK, I only have a few left. But, you can't have JFK without having Jackie with him. And this pop just is so breathtaking. Like, I can tell you, if my grandmother was still alive, she would want Jackie. Like, she was so iconic.
Well, she had such a following for such a long time.
She did. The whole Kennedy family, and then, Jackie,
everything was Jackie O.
Oh, yeah, Jackie Onassis. Then she became Jackie Onassis, and just all of that. And honestly, like, if you plan on getting the Marilyn Monroe pop, that was announced. Entertainment Earth's doing the black and white version, and we're getting the common also. So there's going to be 2 versions of Marilyn. I mean, like,
there you go.
My display is Jackie, JFK, and Marilyn. Because that's, again, an iconic moment in history.
I want the black and white because the black and white looks like 7-year itch.
Mm-hmm.
Which for me, that's...
It's the same pose, just one's color, one's black and white. But
in the black and white...
In the movie, it's black and white.
It just looks...
Yeah.
It has that iconic look.
Yeah. So I'm very excited for both of those. But, yeah, these are cool.
Do you want to talk about Waldo?
Yeah, he's cute. Again, 90s.
Yeah, if you're a 90s kid, I mean, I like the fact they pose Waldo. He's waving.
He has a stick, his walking stick.
I mean, I think they did a really good job. He has a mouth, though.
He does have a mouth. And I think that's because it's an ad icon. I think Tony...
Well, he's books. He's listed as books. So.
Oh, he's a book.
Yeah, he's a book one.
You know what? Dr. Seuss. The Dr. Seuss ones have mouths. Cat in the Hat. They do. The foxes, I think, because I don't know why they would do the books like that, but...
I love the fact that in the back of this pop, the insert is like a scene out of
I know, isn't it cool?
That is awesome.
That is probably one of the cooler pops I've seen in a while, is the Waldo pop. And we have 6 of them left. So
there's Waldo's.
He's so cute.
These last ones, I'm actually really excited to talk about these ones. The last set. You know what? See, this is the problem. It was Backstreet Boys. Jen was all excited. Oh, great. Here we go. Hey, there's no karaoke or lip sync right now. There's nothing for you to win.
Whatever.
So, the next 2 of the OG Mortal Kombats come in.
Yes.
So, Raiden and Liu Kang are both here. Are there any Scorpions and Sub-Zeros left?
One of each.
So, there's one of each left. I don't know if you guys saw, I actually took Scorpion and Sub-Zero out and posted pictures of them on the Gold Lounge. I will try to share those on the Collector's Cave page this week too. And how cool they were with the poses with these Mortal Kombats. Because like I literally set Sub-Zero and Scorpion facing each other, and it looked like something out of
They were
the
battling
game.
each other, yeah.
The Raiden's the same way. It's an action pose with a little bit of lightning in his hand. I love the fact they did the black around the eyes to give him that kind of shadow look.
I was going to say the shadow.
So, I mean, so for all the OG gamers out there, or Mortal Kombat fans, this new wave is really cool.
Did you see what it says in the lid?
No, I did not. What does it say? It says finish him. That's very cool.
Finish him.
That is cool. So, I mean, I'm hoping we get more of the OG Mortal Kombats in.
What does this guy say? Does it say same thing? They say finish him. That's so cool.
So, I mean, those are both in. Then we'll come to the newest wave of WWE.
Woohoo!
Now, the only one that didn't come in was Naomi.
We have not got Naomi yet.
So, hopefully soon. So, we have the Mean Gene. Rip. I miss Gene.
R.I.P.
We have Diesel, The Miz, and John Cena.
These are really cool, especially The Miz. Like, they even did the detail, like the wording around his glasses.
That is cool.
Like, he looks really cool.
And see, those of us that are old school wrestling fans, this is the Cena we all like.
Well, I think it's funny because he's wearing the Dodgers. Is that the Dodgers or the Yankees?
The Yankees.
Because he's wearing the New York Yankees jersey, they had to put a baseball sticker on the box. Like a licensing baseball sticker, since they allowed him to wear the Yankees jersey.
This Cena, that's all he did every week. He didn't wear his merch. He wore jerseys.
Oh, I believe it, but I just thought it was amusing that, like, they had to put the baseball... Because I was so confused. When I first was putting this on the shelf, I'm thinking to myself, oh shit, Funko screwed up. They put baseball stickers on the wrestling pop. And then it, like, I took a third look, and I'm like, wait a second. He's wearing a baseball jersey. I bet due to licensing, they had to put that sticker on the box.
It's when he wore jorts.
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 That.
But I mean, this is the Cena that everyone liked. And then when he became the guy, he did his own merch. But this is, I mean, used to be basketball jerseys, football jerseys.
It looks. I think it looks good, even with the rings.
Well, again, this was Dr. Thugonomics John Cena, which I'm actually shocked they don't call it that. They
you know what? That's how it's listed on the box. Like the box of 6, when I opened the box, I didn't know who that was. That's how they had him listed, though. And I opened the box, I'm like, oh, you mean John Cena?
Yes.
Because I don't know him as anybody else.
And then the Diesel is actually really cool. I like the Diesel. This one was really, this turned out. Because, I mean, it's not...
If you collect WWE, you're going to want these.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, even if you're not, and I've heard this a lot, people aren't a Naomi fan, it's still in this series. The way they're releasing them, you just have to have it.
And this is not to be confused with the series that was also announced months back with the new Hulk Hogan and...
Andre the Giant.
Yes, Andre the Giant. That's the next wave. This was before that. So, not to be confused, these are the other... With Naomi, this will be a complete set. And then there's a whole nother series that include the updated Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant, and I can't remember the other ones that were in that series, but there are still more WWE pops coming. It's just a separate series.
Well, we're getting out of time. We're probably going to get another announcement for another set soon.
Well, yeah, WrestleMania is in April, and, you know, all that fun stuff. But... I'm glad we got all of these now.
Yeah, I mean, this is a good time to get them. Post-Rumble.
It is a good time because cons are starting. And a lot of these wrestlers, especially Diesel, Kevin Nash, we've seen him, I've seen him I know Gene will not be at any cons, and if he is, run. Because it's not.
Because it's not Gene.
It ain't Gene. But like, people like Kevin Nash, he's been to Steel City Con at least 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, he was just here recently.
So I mean, he's one that will show up at a Steel City Con or a Wizard World or, you know, one of these other local cons that are, you know, in the area.
Well, now they do they make an appearance at the cricket stores now.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Natalia just did a cricket store the last time they were here.
Yeah, because cricket sponsors WWE. Yep. Yeah, that makes sense.
So that's one of those things where all of a sudden you hear the Miz is going to be at the cricket store. You take the pop and get signed.
Yeah. So I mean, especially the wrestling pops, those guys travel a lot. They do a lot of appearances. So, you know, definitely worth picking up the pops for. Jackie O and JFK will not be making any special appearances, so don't worry about that.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about that.
Who else was there? Waldo? No,
we did Waldo.
Marilyn Manson won't be making an appearance.
Yeah, he won't be.
No. But yeah. So I'm trying to think.
I saw your buddy Post Malone's got himself into a new Netflix series.
Oh yeah, Posty. We don't have those pops, but they're out there. Oh, we did get restocks. We didn't bring them in, but that we have more Darth Vader Light and Sound. Those can be found in the Cave of Wonders on the shelf that has all the specialty series and Entertainment Earth on it. And we got more Biggie Notorious B.I.G. with the fedora.
And Yoda with the hut.
Oh, and we got more Yoda with Hut. So if you haven't been able to find that one or pick it up,
there is one we should show. They came in.
Oh, I forgot about him too.
I didn't.
So Yoda with Hut is also here. 10-inch Mushu. And Captain America, the PX exclusive, the one that looks like he's carved from wood.
Which, again, I took him out of the box.
It's a bobblehead, of course.
I set it on the counter.
Yeah.
People thought he was wood.
Oh yeah, that's what he looks like.
I mean, they did a really good job.
Isn't there a Wolverine? They're making a Wolverine. What's the other one? I thought there were two that they did.
I know there's this one. I don't know about another one.
I feel like I should know this.
Well, you probably should.
I want to say they're doing like a Wolverine, or is it Batman?
They've made a lot of announcements recently.
I don't remember who it could have been.
I'm not sure.
I don't know. It'll bother me until I figure it out, and then I'll have to make another video.
I mean, I know the next Entertainment Earth exclusive that's super exciting is the Harley.
That's a specialty series, though.
Yeah, but I mean, it's the next one of that type.
Yeah, I don't remember. There's the Gambit. I thought they were doing another one in that kind of motif, but I could be wrong.
That's right, the Gambit will be coming too.
Gambit. Yep. And then the Iron Man, the PX exclusive Iron Man.
With the gauntlet, the Snap Iron Man, which will be super cool.
The Snap Iron Man?
Yeah, that's when it does the snap.
Ah. Oh, that movie is so emotional for me.
Get with the lingo. Come on, Jen.
What would you call that? Wood?
I would call it wood. Wood statue, Captain America. Wood tone.
Wood tone.
Wood tone. I mean, that's.
I must be on drugs. I could have swore they were doing.
I just think you're on Funko overload.
I think I am too. Maybe I'm. Oh, you know what I could be mistaken with? The patina Batman that was Gemini.
Oh, the gold patina. That could be it.
I think that's where my confusion is at right now. The patina Batman. Which, again, with a license, they basically have a license to print money. Because this Captain America, this isn't from a comic book, is it?
No.
No.
No, this is MCU Captain America. This is Evans. So, this is based off the movie. So, I mean, this was just...
Well, I have not seen all the Captain America movies, so I just wanted to confirm that this was not something published somewhere.
No.
Okay.
No, this is just... We did this, and we thought it would be cool looking. And
cool. So, and same with the patina Batman. There's no patina Batman in any of the comics. Okay.
No.
I would know. So...
Yeah, Batman I would know.
That's why I was confused. But we do have him. We do still have 2 Kingpins and the Human Torch suited specialty series. And again, I have several of the Kylo Ren and Darth Vader that light up and make sound. So if you have not gotten that yet, we have them back in stock. And again, more Biggie has arrived, and we are getting more Tupac. They have not arrived yet, but we are getting them, because I know that was a hot real fast. That was gone within 2 days, if not. Could have been less. Could have just been a day, now that I think about it.
And while we're talking about things that are hot and on fire right now, Mandalorian Wave 2.
Oh my.
Has started hitting. We will have more. I would watch.
Yeah, Mandalorian. Oh my.
As quick as they hit the shelves.
I post a picture and it's within minutes. People are here getting them. So again, Funko only sent half of what we ordered, and it covered the pre-orders that we had. So stay tuned for more posts when we get more in. They'll always be on our Facebook and Instagram. As of right now, I only have, what's that, Q90? Yeah,
the Q90 of the box.
I have one of him left, and that's all that's left out of the second wave until I get a restock. So stay tuned for that. I know a lot of people came down today hoping to get them, because I did have a few of each left, but unfortunately you weren't fast enough. You can always, I know a lot of people live far, and I get that. Before you make the trip, if you want to know if we have it, comment under the picture. Message the Collector's Cave page. I'm standing there. I can tell you how many we have. If I don't get back to you right away, it's because I'm helping somebody. But at the same time, I understand people live far. We are always posting new stuff though, so it never hurts to come down and see what else we have, because you never know what else you might find.
Yep.
That happens all the time. People come down here for one thing and they end up leaving with 3 other things, because that's just how it works. It's almost like when you go into Target or Walmart.
Yep.
You want one thing and you end up spending $150 and walking out with one bag thinking, what the hell did I just do?
Well, especially right now, because Funko's releasing so much. Think about the stuff we've gotten over the last month.
Well, London Toy Fair alone, which, recap, we had London Toy Fair pre-orders, hot things coming out, so exciting. Can't wait to see the Pops in person.
Yes.
We are going, as long as, weather permitting, we are scheduled to go to New York Toy Fair. And hopefully a lot of those Pops that were announced in London will be there for us to take pictures like we did last year. But there will also, of course, be those pre-orders again. And I'm assuming Funko's going to do, obviously it's all going to be new stuff for most people. But a lot of things people have heard about through the grapevine via Instagram or, whatever. But super exciting to see what London has to offer, or I'm sorry, what New York has to offer at the end of February. And I completely forgot. 2 weeks from now, on the 8th, we will be at Toy-Hio. First toy show of 2020 for us. So we are super excited. It is at the Metroplex in, I call it Boardman, but I think it's what the hell? Girard, Ohio.
It's about the same job as Boardman.
Yeah, it's right outside of Boardman. Boardman's literally 10 minutes from it. So, but it's at the Metroplex, and we will be there set up with, cool stuff. Stop and say hi. We do signatures there and everything, so come down. Gives you something to do on a Saturday, especially, if it's cold out or whatever, something to do. But we will be set up there. You can look it up on Facebook too.
It's a cool show. It
is. I actually look forward to this one because it's an actual toy show. It's not like Steel City Con. It's a smaller scale, but it's more of a toy show where a lot of vintage toys, a lot of older toys. They have statues. There's action figures. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's current stuff, but you're not seeing, the people selling shingles for roofs or water heaters.
It's definitely a toy show.
Yeah.
It's a much more intimate.
Yeah, you're not finding DirecTV trying to sell you, you know, cable or whatever, or satellite.
You jinx yourself. Watch this time.
I know. I say that now, and you watch, and then somebody will say, "You said that wasn't there."
The gutter guys.
I know, the gutter guys. But no, it's a cool vintage toy show. I mean, and when I say vintage, I don't mean like you're gonna find your grandma's dolls. I just mean back when Steel City Con first started, it was a toy show.
Yeah,
that's all it was toys.
It's classic. It's very. I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff there. It's definitely worth the drive. It's worth the trip. There's lots of cool places over to eat too. So
yeah, we have our favorites, our stomping grounds that we. Ed has to work here that day, and he's driving out just for the pizza.
I am. I'm literally leaving here and driving out just so we can eat dinner. That's.
Oh, that's dedication there. That's how you know. Trust me, I know when you think Girard, Ohio, you're not thinking good food, but we have found spots.
There are definitely spots out there that
I'll tell you what, if you're ever going to a con, let us know. If we've gone, we probably can tell you where to eat.
Yeah.
We're good with food.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have our places. So
Cleveland, Philly.
Yeah.
Philly, we're experts. We're experts for food in Philly.
Philly, yes, absolutely. Cleveland, meh. Well, we
It's
drive to Boardman.
Yeah, it's a drive
we go
back
through Boardman. Detroit, we're good with Detroit. San Diego.
Yes.
We've done San Diego. We can help with that.
Yeah, but San Diego, you've got to like that's when you have to eat early in the day and plan for a nap.
Yeah.
Because last time we did that, we went right off the plane and.
Oh. I'm still trying to recover from that trip. New York, we're good with New York. In New York, on our way out from New York.
Dollar slices.
Yep. Two Bros, Pizza Bow. But yeah, that's what's going on right now. So come down, check it out. You know, and if you haven't seen or, you know, don't follow us, make sure you take a look at us on Facebook and Instagram. That's where we post all the new things. So that way you never miss out on something.
And for all the new faces we've seen over the last couple of weeks, because I had somebody actually walk in Saturday and say, "You're the YouTube guy."
Ooh, that's weird.
That was a bit strange.
Unless Ed has other YouTube videos out there.
I do not. So
Sherry.
Yes, you know I can't go home. It was nice to meet all of you. And again, you guys want to comment or stop in the cave when one of us are here, more than happy to talk to you. It's always a blast and fun. You guys all know who you are, who come in and brighten my day up when I'm here. I appreciate every one of you.
That was very nice, Ed.
Thank you.
I guess I feel the same way sometimes. It just depends on the day.
Just depends on the day.
Just depends on the day.
I assume we'll be back next week with a lot more stuff
Oh
again.
yeah, God. I had 54 Funko boxes today.
That's a lot of stuff.
54, like 6, you know, like boxes of 6, but 54 boxes of 6.
Shoot, that's what we should talk about. That started since public pre-orders have started now.
We've talked about that.
Mm-hmm. No.
Yes, we have, haven't we?
No, we haven't.
I thought we did. Well, real quick, public pre-orders have started. They started in January at the beginning. I don't know if there was a video before then or after that, but if you notice on our main page, we post about pre-orders. You can message the Collector's Cave if you're interested in pre-ordering any of the pops, and I am typically the one that will answer you. I will ask you what card you have, because your price will vary depending on the card color, and we only accept PayPal. So you have to have a PayPal to do pre-orders. We do not accept, and that's if you're doing it online. If you're doing it on Facebook, you can absolutely come into the store and do it also. We have a binder for you to fill out with pictures of the pops that are available. You can do them in store, no problem. That you can use cash or credit card for. But if you're doing it via Facebook, it's PayPal only. And I know a lot of people who don't have PayPal have come into the store to do them. So there's 2 different ways to do it. But you can do it at the register as long as the pre-order is still opened. If the pre-order is closed, you can't pre-order it, unfortunately, because we base the ordering off of how many pre-orders. So fortunately I can't let you pre-order it after the time frame because we've already ordered the allotment. I mean, we always have a little extra from those pre-orders, but there are cutoff days, cutoff times. We do have pre-orders going on right now for the Guy Fieri, Marilyn Monroe, who was the other icons they did? There was 4 of them. It'll drive me nuts.
Always does.
I know. There's Guy Fieri, there is Marilyn Monroe, the Entertainment Earth Marilyn Monroe, it's not James Brown. Because James Brown was for here with me.
James Brown is done.
Farrah Fawcett and Edgar Allan Poe holding the skull. Those are still available, and those end on the 30th? The 29th. And for those, these are how the posts look. Zoom in on that if you have to. But that's how the posts look with the pictures, the pops, the instructions on how to message, and when they close. So, public pre-orders are available and open as long as Funko sends us a picture for it. So yeah. Well, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking with us. I want to say, believe this or not, I think we've hit a year.
Almost, if not, we're close. We're close to a year.
We need to look that up.
We'll have to see.
I want to say that we've been doing this now for a year. I want to say we started this right after Christmas.
Wow. I think
so,
you're right.
With that being said, happy anniversary maybe? We'll find out the date and have it next time, but I want to say it's been a year this month at some point.
We survived a year.
We
Look
did.
At this.
Yep. So, there you go. Thanks for watching.
Have a nice week, guys.
Bye.